Hello and welcome to Dining with the Roaches, where today we're going to be taking a look at one of my proudest achievements, Malasadas from Pokémon Sun and Moon. And let's not waste any time and start. To begin with, we need to create our dough, so let's start by combining 1 tablespoon of sugar with 1 tablespoon of yeast and mix it with 60 milliliters of Manaphy water. Give it a mix and leave it for about 10 minutes. While it's doing that, crack open 3 Roaches eggs. Test for freshness, you already know how to do that by now if you've been watching my videos, and mix until light and fluffy. Then add in 145 milliliters of milk tank milk and the same amount of evaporated milk tank milk. Add that into your egg mix, then add in 2 tablespoons of melted butter along with your yeast mix, and then mix until combined. Then once mixed slowly, add in 800 grams of bread flour until you get a sticky consistency. From there you have your malasada dough. As you can see, it's pretty quick, pretty easy to make. From there, cover it with a towel and then leave it to double in size for around an hour. And while it's doing that, it's time for us to make the fillings. Pokemon has different types of malasada, being sweet, dry, sour, etc. But I think it'd be better if we just do 4 different flavors to represent the 4 different islands of Alola, instead of making a spicy malasada that probably tastes completely disgusting. So onto the filling, we're going to be making confectioner's custard by separating 3 egg yolks and mixing with 50 grams of sugar. From there, whisk until pale and liquid. And once you're done with that, mix in 20 grams of flour and whisk that until it's completely smooth. Finally, it's time I teach you how to temper your eggs. If you mess this up, your entire custard will be completely ruined, so make sure you pay special attention to what you're doing. Heat up 20 milliliters of milk with 15 grams of butter until they're fully incorporated with one another. From there, slowly drip pour into a quarter of your hot milk butter mix into your egg mixture, slowly whisking the entire time to ensure your eggs don't scramble. If it's too hot, the eggs will just be ruined, so don't add it all at once. Once the quarter has been added, add the rest in a steady stream, consistently whisking. For this time, make sure it's overheat. Once you've reached that consistency, take it off the heat. This is where we're going to add the flavors. Traditional malasadas from Portugal don't have any fillings, but usually Hawaiian and Alolan ones do. So separate your custard into different bowls, and let's start by getting one basic normal type flavor in. That'll be vanilla. Just add some vanilla extract and mix it in. Once you've done that, boom, your bog standard confectioner's custard. It tastes great, but let's evolve this. Instead of vanilla, let's use cocoa. Mix in 2 tablespoons of cocoa, or honestly as much as you like, it depends on how you like your chocolate flavored custard. Obviously the more you add, the more strong it'll be. But once it's all mixed in, you can use that. But what if you want to go for the final evolution? This is where we create the greatest flavor of all. Add some guava juice and pink food coloring, and mix it to create this slowpoke colored custard that tastes super effective. But from here, your dough should be expanded enough, which means it's ready to be deep fried. Get a saucepan, fill it with vegetable oil, the same type we used to deep fry our nachos from the Pikmin 2 video. And using the exact same method, we're going to scoop out some dough, just drop it in a little bit at a time, and once the edges start to brown, flip it over, and then let the other side do its thing until both sides are perfectly brown. Then place on a wire rack, or if you're poor like me, use paper towels so that they can dry. Now from here you can start to put your custard in a piping bag and pump the malasada with your custard. I'm going to do 1 of each type, leaving 1 as a plain one for authenticity's sake. And once all the malasadas are done, just sprinkle them with a hearty helping of sugar to complete your dish. Hey, thank you for watching all the way to the end of my video. I'm extremely proud of how these came out, and obviously they're not perfect, but I'm pretty proud of how they did come out. If you're planning on making these, I recommend making smaller malasadas than what I did. They're a lot easier that way. Anyways, on to today's recommended channels. I'm recommending my boy Nyarly again, mainly because this lad is like the Shin Megami Tensei Tamashi Hiroka. My boy needs more exposure, and even though I'm a little guy with a little fanbase, I gotta support the guys I like. And other than that, let's recommend just Scruffy again as well. While this guy is more of a Nintendo channel, this man's video is a treat to watch. That's all I gotta say on it. Go look him up, man. Seriously, check the description. Oh, also in the description is my Discord and my Twitter. Just follow me there, you know, join the Discord. I like to talk to you people. Anyways, that's it. See ya.
It ain't going down!